Hello blissful people, I'm Sanathan and welcome back to my channel. And this is the first video in which we shall be discussing about the basics of the law of attraction. So just like me, even you might have read all the books and you might have thought something like this. I'm going to visualize my desire. I'm going to visualize as though my desire has manifested for long enough that finally my thoughts become things, that is, my desire manifests. Well, that's how the law of attraction works on whole, but we've done everything just like that. We've visualized for long enough, but some parts just didn't work out. Something just didn't turn up right, and we just don't know what went wrong with it. So we have to analyze the law and check what are the mechanisms and science behind it so that we can understand where we went wrong and try to rectify it. And we'll start by first decoding the law of attraction and understanding the basic law in it. So starting off, law of attraction is a universal law which says like attracts like. Positivity brings more positivity. Negativity brings more negativity. Neutral brings more neutral. When your entire self, that is mentally, emotionally and physically, when you're aligned at a certain direction and when you focus all your energies into a particular frequency, that's when that life circumstances which match to the vibrations of your desire and your frequencies will get manifest. That is, if you are more positive being and more lively and happy, you're going to attract more life circumstances which are more positive and more happy in your life. And if you're more like a neutral person, average, your mood is neutral most of the time, you're going to attract a very average and a neutral life. And if overall you're a very sad person, that you stay depressed most of the times, you're going to attract more of depressing circumstances into your life. So how does that happen? Well, the answer lies in what Nikola Tesla had once said. He said that if you want to understand the secrets of the universe, you must think in terms of energy, frequencies and vibrations. And the way I understand it is that everything in this world which we can touch, feel and see is basically made of the same type of energy vibrating at different frequencies. Quantum mechanics confirms it, and so does many religions also, which says that everything is made of a single type of stuff. And for now, for the sake of clarity, let's call that stuff as energy. So everything is the same kind of energy, and it's just that it's different vibrations manifested what we see as different objects, things and circumstances in our life. I know that might be getting a little bit crazy and quantum mechanics-ish, but we need not actually dwell deep into that. All we can know is the kind of energy that we are is the kind of energy that will get to us. And that's how our entire life actually plays out. That frame by frame, minute by minute, second by second, day by day, year by year. It's just we attracting that kind of energy into our life, that energy manifested as circumstances into our life. It's like every possibility is actually happening right now. A possibility in which you are living a very happy lifestyle, a possibility in which you are living a very normal lifestyle, and a possibility in which you are living a nightmarish, horrible lifestyle. All of that are just frames which are just ready to get manifested based on the kind of energy which you are radiating at this moment. But what decides which frame should get played next? And that's where the law comes into picture. As the law says, like attracts like. If you are more of a happy person, that you radiate happy radiations, your life circumstances, that is the frames which match to your happy frequency, that is happy circumstances, will come into your life. And the same is for negative or neutral circumstances as well. And to simplify that, let's just assume that you're radiating type A sort of energy, and that type A sort of energy is going to attract type A sort of circumstances into your life. I mean, if you radiate type B sort of energy, it's going to get type B sort of energy into your life or circumstances into your life. I hope that simplifies a little bit. So the question is, how do you radiate the particular kind of energy? we now know for a fact that we have the control of the kind of energy we want. That is, if we want positive life, we want a happy life, that's what everyone wants, a happy life. You just have to radiate happy frequencies. But how do you do it? As mentioned in all the books, the answer lays in your mind. Thoughts create things. As simply as it can be put, your thoughts are the ultimate medium through which your life fabricates. Your mind is the ultimate machine which creates your life. So your thoughts are literally weaving every circumstance which you have experienced in your past, which you are experiencing right now, and what we are going to experience in the future as well. What we are thinking manifests, but not every thought manifests. Researchers have said that there are thousands and thousands of thoughts which happen to a human, which come into a human mind every day. But not every thought manifests. Well, thankfully actually, but there is some deciding factor. Universe has some criteria which decides this thought is worthy of getting manifested, this isn't. So what is that criteria? The criteria is your emotions. Your emotions are the fuel for your thought. If you consider your thought to be a rocket, your emotions are the fuel. And the stronger the emotion is, the higher the possibility of that thought to get manifested into your reality. And what I mean by that is a thought which has a very strong feeling attached to it, such as ecstasy, extreme happiness, gratitude, love. All these really strong emotions will trigger that thought to get manifested easily because it's got a very strong emotion attached to it, and that's what increases its vibration, its frequency to get matched to the desire. And similar is the case for negative emotions as well. If a thought is triggered by extreme depression, helplessness, or even anger, even that thought is going to get manifested. I mean, you might have noticed it before. You get up on the wrong side of the bed a morning and things go wrong that morning. Another thing goes wrong in the morning. You can't get the stuff done on that day. Someone screams at you, you scream at someone, and at the end of the day on the bed you lie down and feel what a shitty day I had. Actually, even the opposite is possible, that one fine day you had something really good happen to you, and then the next day something more better happens to you. And that's how maybe you have an entire week, a very amazing positive week play out. So all these hat tricks or continuous streaks of luck or unluck are unconscious manifestations of the law of attraction, where you don't realize but your thoughts, your emotions are constantly triggering the next event to happen, either positive or negative. But we can make it work consciously for us. Because we know the law now, we know that when we consciously decide the kind of emotion and energy which we want to radiate, it's going to exactly attract a similar kind of circumstance into your life. And that circumstance is going to amplify the original feeling, and that's how you play out and create an amazing life. So you have to tip the balance now. You have to consciously choose to select a energy which you want. If you want a positive life, I'm sure that's what everyone wants, you have to shift to a very positive kind of energy, positive kind of vibrations that you're going to give off from you. And that is possible when you think positive thoughts, when you think good thoughts. And not only that, it must be triggered with a lot of good energy also, that good energy must be strong enough that it works against your limiting beliefs to get manifested in reality. And about the limiting beliefs, we will discuss in the future videos what they are, but for now we just focus on creating the kind of energy we want. So you will radiate a very strong emotion when your mind, your emotion and your actions are aligned. That's where you're covering your mental, emotional and physical selves respectively. All these three must be aligned in the same direction, and that's where I feel even I misunderstood the law of attraction a few years ago. A lot of people miss this point, that just thinking good thoughts is not enough. It must be accompanied with a strong emotion also. And even that is not enough. It must be accompanied with a strong action also. And how to exactly do that? How to exactly get all emotions, thoughts, and actions on the same direction so that our manifestation happens quickly is the topic of our next video. So till then, try to keep your emotions and energies in a positive state, because that's going to be required once we start the manifestation process. Till then, see you in the next video. Goodbye.